Hello everyone, welcome to A Limited Mind. This is a channel where we talk about everything that comes to mind. So today we're gonna be talking about money, how to make money, and the first pros and cons of Instacart. So if you ever thought about doing Instacart, this is a video to weigh out the pros and cons on if you should do it or not. So yeah. So let's get into it. Instacart is basically a grocery delivery service. You go into the store, pick up the groceries and deliver it to the customer, or you go in the store, you pick up the groceries and then you put it into their the store section where they do curbside pickup, where you order on their website and then they just come and pick it up from the store themselves. So yeah, that's what Instacart is. So let's get into it. The pros, we're gonna start off with the pros and then go to the cons. The first pro is that you can get paid $10 to $60 an order. It's very true. I've been doing Instacart for 3 years now. At one point, it was just my main income. But yeah, I will always go back to Instacart. That's a good source of income to have coming in. So yeah, you get up to $10 to $60 an order. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. So yeah, the next one, you can get up to $100 plus a day, and that's very true. You can. It all depends on where you stay and what time of the day you do it in. I know for me personally, I do it on Sundays, or like in the afternoons from like 4 to 8. In the area that I stay in, those times and days are the most rapid, like where they have more orders and stuff. So yeah, you could do about like 5 to 7 orders and make $100. Okay. Or like if they have like the little promotions, the promotions are like, oh, if you do this certain amount of orders, you get this much of money. Like say you do 5 orders, you get $100 for just doing 5 orders. Or if you do 4 orders, you get $80. So it all, or if you do this order around this time or from this day to that day, you get a certain amount of money. So yeah, Instacart is really a good, for me personally, I love Instacart. This is something I will keep going back to. Okay, the next one is that some orders you don't have to deliver. Like I said, you don't have to deliver. You just go in there, pick up the order, put it in the little section that they have for the groceries to go for the people who do curbside, and you get paid for it. You get paid around like, I say at least $5 to $9. You don't get paid that much because you're not driving or delivering anything. I would say you get paid a little more if the customer is tipping you. That's if. Okay. The next pro is you can do it whenever you want to. I know some delivery apps or like some driver apps or like independent contractor apps, they want you to do things in a certain time frame. Oh, you start at 8 and you end at 11, or you start at 8 or end at 12, or you start at 4 and end at 8. With Instacart, you can do one order and that's it. Literally one order and that is it. You can just do that. That's what I do at times. Like if I just want to make a quick little money for that time being, or like if you're in between times or in between jobs and you just want to make some quick cash, you can do that. And they have another pro is that they have same day payout. That's what's called same day payout, but you just pay like a 20-cent fee or a 30-cent fee. So yeah, so if you got a car, if you have a car, Instacart is the way to go. Another pro, what's another one? Certain times of the week and the day is where you get the most money. It's where you get the most money. Like I would say around 4 to 8 in the afternoon. That's when a lot of people are getting off work, people getting out of school, so you get a lot more orders. Or if it's like a Sunday, like all day Sunday, Sundays is the days to do the orders. That's how it is in my area where I stay at. You get a lot of orders on Sundays. Okay, so the next pro for tax season. If you do any independent contracting or anything, and you make over $600, you have to pay taxes, or you have to fill out taxes. That's the word. You have to fill them out. So make sure you keep track of the mileage that you make. I mean, the mileages that you do, because you can write out your mileage on your tax. It could be a write-off. Because with me, the first time I did taxes for Instacart, I didn't have to pay nothing back or anything because my mileage covered it all. So make sure you keep track of it. And also the app Instacart, it shows you the whole year of how far you went, what you done made, and all of that. So me personally, I just go back and write it out, add it up, and show the tax people. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. And I didn't have to pay nothing. I didn't have to pay nothing at all. So I was like, okay, I like this. This is why I love Instacart. Instacart is a good thing to live off of. Really, it's a good passive income. No, not passive. It's not passive income. It's a good income, source of income that you can do. Okay, the next pro, what's the next pro? Pay more. Oh, if you do DoorDash, I highly suggest you do Instacart. If you know DoorDash only give you a certain amount, let's say, for an example, you got to go to McDonald's and they're only paying you $2 to go 5 miles for an order. Come on now. That's not even $1 a mile. Instacart is a ripoff. I mean, DoorDash is a ripoff. I don't like DoorDash. I was doing Instacart and DoorDash at one point, but DoorDash was just a waste of time and a waste of gas. DoorDash don't pay nobody nothing, and a lot of people in there do not tip on DoorDash. So, yeah. So if you want to make money fast and get up to $100 a day, do Instacart. But two, I know that at the moment it's probably on, you will have to wait on a waiting list because a lot of people have been signing up for it and they didn't have enough room for everyone to be on the app all at once. So yeah, I say still try it out, still see if they will allow you to get on there. So yeah. Okay, now we're going into the cons of it. More mileage than pay. This is only if you don't know how to, this is only if you pick the wrong ones. On Instacart, it shows it shows you how many groceries you're going to get and how much money you're going to get. Also, how many miles you're going to drive. So if the price is higher than the mileage, those are the ones that I normally pick. Not the miles being higher than the price. You have to find the ones with the prices higher than the mileage. Because they do have a lot of them where if you pick the wrong ones, or if you just money hungry, you just want money real fast, yeah, you can get one for like $10, but you're going to be driving 20 miles. So make sure you pay attention to what you're clicking on too. Okay. Another con is some orders are like 30 plus items, like up to 40 items. So at times you have to get 2 buggies. You be walking around the store with 2 buggies. So I've done that a lot of times. So you have to pay attention to the items as well. But it's not that bad. You still get paid a lot, but just keep in mind that the items they can get up to 100 items. So just pay attention to that. You probably have to have 2 to 3 buggies just to do one order. So yeah. And another con is that the order that you don't have to deliver, like you go in the store and you just pick out the food and stuff, but you don't deliver it, those are the lowest pay orders. They're about $5. Like I said earlier, $5 to $9. Me personally, I pick the orders that has double digits, less mileage, and I would say probably a little 40 items or less, because it's not bad. You get paid $15 just to pick up 30 items for 7 miles. That's not bad at all. Not bad. But yeah, just keep in mind that whenever you do the in-store delivery, not in-store delivery, the in-store shopping, and it just stays in store and you don't deliver it, that's the lowest paying ones. Okay, the next con is that some days are not going to be like the day before. Some days are different. Some days you will have a lot of orders, some days you won't. That's why I said it all depends on what time you go and do Instacart and what day you go on. It all depends, because for me personally, I know Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturday, Sunday is good for my area, especially around like 4 or 8. You can do around 11 to 4 and you still do good, but I suggest 4 to 8. 4 to 8 is a lot more orders. Oh, the next con is that sometimes there are 2 to 3 orders in one. So that means each person, okay, what I mean with that is that you have 3 to 2 people that you have to get groceries for. So that means one person can have 20 groceries and the other one has 10 groceries, and it makes 30 altogether. So you got to make sure that you know exactly what food go to who. Make sure that the place that you're going to is where the food is supposed to go to. Make sure you keep the food separated. And 2, more than likely you will have to have 2, what the? I saw that fly. What the world? My window open and stuff. But you would have to have 2 carts, 2 to more carts, just to do one order. But normally when it's like 2 to 3 orders in one, be about $30 plus, $30 to $40 plus of money that you get from doing 2 to 3 orders. So it's not really a con, but it's really a con because now it's a lot more work with it than it is when it's just one order. Because I had times with me personally that I've delivered the wrong food to the wrong person. I had to go back and get the food and deliver it to the right place. So that's a lot of running around. You have to pay attention to where the food goes, who the food goes to, what address it goes to, because it does not go in order. They don't put the closest order, like the closest person's house that is closer to the place, closest to the store. They don't put the person who is closer to the store first. They put the person who's further from the store first, and then you come back in to the one that was close by, which is stupid to me because it's like, why not just drop off you're passing the first person's house, then you're going all the way out of the way just to come back to drop off the food that you could have dropped off at first. But they don't do that, and they won't allow you to just skip over and go to the nearest person's first. So you got to pay attention. So I have had times where I had to go all the way back to somebody's house just to come back and bring the food back to the right person, this and that. So you got to pay attention. Make sure you pay attention. Another con is that they want to make sure that, like, you know how some people have gated fences or gated properties where they don't allow you to be on there? A lot of times they want you to, most of the time, all the time, they want you to bring the food to the door. And if it's not to the door, it's counted as not delivered. I've had that happen many times. You have to call the customer service to let them know what's going on. But because they want a picture of it, and they want the pin on the map. You know how, the pin on the map to be the exact location where the pin on the map is at, if that makes sense. So let's say someone has a gate, and the gate, their driveway is like a long driveway. It's a very long driveway. You can't go up the driveway because the gate is locked. So I be leaving the food right there at the gate because I know a lot of times the customers don't respond or they're not even home. So that's the thing. So I leave it at the gate. I still take my pictures and I just tell customer service what's going on, what done happened, the food's delivered, and why it's not delivered at the front door, because a lot they want you to deliver the food at the front door. But if you can't get in contact with the customer, what could you do? So I just do it that way, and it gets taken care of. 2, another con, one more con. Make sure that the card that comes in the mail that you use to check out the food with, you need to bring the physical card every time, because they have a way that you can connect it to your phone so you can do tap to pay. You need to bring that card everywhere, because a lot of places don't use tap. And I've just seen people in the store doing Instacart where they didn't have the physical card, they just had tap, and it wasn't able to do the order because they did not have tap. So make sure you have the physical card on hand. You have to have the physical card on hand. Don't forget the card. Another con is that it is wear and tear on your car. That's the reason, because with me, I've been doing Instacart for 3 years. And 1 year, it was like just my main source of income. And I had to stop doing it because I wasn't making as much money as I needed to fix things on my car. Yeah, I know I say you make $100 a day, but that's not including the gas you got to pay out. That's not including other maintenance that had to be done on a car. And two, you're not going to want to work every day, especially when it's just you're in control of when you work and how you work and how long you work. You're not going to want to work every day. So money's being spent out. And so whenever it's time for car trouble, you're probably not gonna have enough money. And that's what happened with me. So I had to stop Instacart for a while to get my car fixed. To get a job to be able to get my car fixed, because because Instacart, you have to have a card to get money. So I didn't have another car or any way to do it. So I had to get a 9-to-5. So that's the only reason. That's another con that's like a huge con, is that it's a lot of wear and tear on your car, and make sure you have enough money to do the maintenance on your car. So I say save up. So yeah, so that's all I have to say. Me personally, I say go for it. Try Instacart out, see if you like it, see if you enjoy it, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna have more videos coming out like this, and y'all stay tuned, and I'll see y'all on the next video.